Hey guys, today I want to show you the Imoumlive 6-inch mini chainsaw. Imoumlive did give this to me, but I am not a paid sponsor. They give this to me in return for an honest review on this little mini chainsaw. I have a mini chainsaw by another brand. It's a little smaller. I liked it until I found out about this here. I'm going to unbox it for you. But what I like about this one, it does have two batteries. They're 3 amp hour. It's got a brushless motor. Brushless motors, they basically just hold up longer, have more power. They're just a better motor if you're familiar with any of the battery-powered hand tools. It also says here it's got, besides the brushless motor, triple security protections, automatic chain tightening. That'll be cool. Overheat protection. Not sure what that is, and it does have a lubrication system. So my little 4-inch saw does not have the lubrication system. You just got to apply that manually. It does not have the automatic chain tensioning. I've got regular gas-powered chainsaws. I use them a lot, and the chain always ends up getting a little loose, and you got to loosen a couple nuts on it and tighten it up. So if that really works, that'll be great. So anyway, let's open this little beast up. And this is another thing I like about it. It's got a carrying case. So nice little carrying case. Looks like in here we've got a little bottle of oil to lubricate the chain. The lubrication, obviously a chain running, that chain fits in a little groove in the bar, and if you're running that a lot, there's a lot of friction there. There's going to be some wear and tear. This cuts down on the friction. Little sharpener for the chain, and an extra chain. That's awesome. Eventually you do have to replace them. You can sharpen them, but eventually you wear them down to where it's not safe to use them, so you need another chain. And they have supplied us with one. So this little bottle here, you put this cap on it, and you're going to fill this reservoir right here. Why don't we go ahead and do that? This way you don't need a funnel. They do make bar lube. This is pretty lightweight oil. I have used in the other mini chainsaw, I have used just regular motor oil, 10W30 weight. Works fine. So we're going to put this in here. And when you want to oil your chain, it also comes with a chain or bar guard or whatever. This is a safety feature here. You know, obviously, kick back sometime. You don't want that chain hitting you in the face or hand or whatever, so this is nice. There also comes instructions on how to oil it. Obviously, you're going to squeeze this. It runs into this tube down here. Right in here, and then it's going to come out in here, and it tells you to kind of hold the saw down like this, so that as it drips out here, gravity it'll start along here, and then a few revolutions, and you'll have your chain oiled. I'm not going to take this off. This just flips up here, and you'll loosen that. I did read the directions a little bit, and it says if your chain does get loose, this is how tight it should be. You should take it at the middle here, pull down, and have about 3 millimeters, an eighth of an inch, or a little bit more. But that's perfect right there. But if it does loosen, I guess you just take this. You don't have to take this clear off, but you'll take this, loosen it up, and pull that away a little bit. And there's tension on that. If I understood right, there's tension on that. Once you put that back together and tighten it, it should be tight. So this one was already tight, so. And by the way, I'm doing all this without the battery. Not a good idea to be doing that when the battery is in there. But it does have this safety lock right here. In this case, the lock it's the trigger. The trigger's right here. The trigger's locked when this is in the middle. Now that I've pushed it from this side over here, the trigger engages, and if I push it all the way to the other side, it engages, but in the middle, it's locked. Nice safety feature there. What else do I need to tell you about it? Very light. I like that. Oh, and the batteries. They are 3 amp hour. That's a good thing. They're just going to last longer. 21 volt lithium ion, 3 amp hour. Charging port is right here. I forget what they call that, but that's the barrel connector of the charger. Plug that in, plug this into your outlet. These, I started unboxing this before I started my video, so I'm a little bit more, I'm familiar with it, but a lot of people want to see it unboxed. But it also was packaged very nice. There was bubble wrap around the saw, the batteries, and it came charged. It isn't fully charged, and I probably won't charge it. When you get them out of the box, typically they're not charged, and it takes about 2 hours to get them charged. In this case, they're almost fully charged. The reason I'm hesitant to do that, the book does say that don't just use it a little bit and put it on the charger. Evidently they do, some of these batteries have a memory, and I don't know exactly how it works, but it can shorten the life of the battery if you need to kind of fully charge and almost fully discharge it before you charge it again. So anyway, that one's pretty good. The other one came charged too. This one's actually got the 4 bars. So I'm gonna probably use this one. I've got this little tube full, so I'm gonna go ahead and run the trigger, or pull the trigger a little bit. There we go. Once it gets out there, it'll drip. So we've got some oil. All right. This is an old blowdown. We had a windstorm. This is a cherry. It's not, obviously it's dead, but it is not seasoned by any means. It blew down this spring. So this is a piece of it. It is, I would say 6 inches. That would be not necessarily the maximum you can do with these, but it's just got a 6-inch bar. Let's see how this cuts. All right. That's right in the middle of the knot here. I'm going to cut it, we'll cut it right here. Maybe give you a better view. Well, let's just do it this way. Like I say, the bar is about 6 inches. There is 6 inches. we just cut. This is a little more rotten than I thought, but the center of that is solid. It's just this outside periphery that's a little starting to decay a little bit. But yeah, that's exactly 6 inches. The other way it's longer. So that thing cuts very nice. It's very easy to hold and operate. Women love these because they do a lot of gardening and pruning. Farmers love these because along their fence rows, you have low-hanging branches, things like that. Hunters love them. Cut your shooting lanes with these. It's so light. It weighs 3 pounds. I liked my old one, but this feature here, I like that. And after a cut like that, you would want to squeeze that a few times, and then it starts running down, and then you can see as you're turning that slowly, you can see it'll circulate around the whole chain. I'm going to take the battery out and I will test that, see if it loosened our chain at all. Nope, we're getting about 3 millimeters pulling down in the middle. It's just that's perfect. Motor's not warm at all. I know the motors that have brushes in them, they'll get warm, and you know that heat, that you lose power there, and you also, you know, you're getting some friction, and your motor's not going to last as long. But this is a brushless motor, and it's not warm at all. We can make another cut on that. I may go ahead and find some, there's an oak blow down too. We'll take this out there and cut the oak, since don't want you to think that that was an easy piece. It's not. This is hardwood too. It just had a little bit of a pithy, just a little bit. But this handled it well. Let's go cut some oak. Okay, here's a piece of oak. That's approximately probably 5 inches, but this is good solid wood. It's semi-seasoned, but again, it blew down in that storm here this spring too, so this is September, so it's really not fully seasoned yet. But anyway, get your piece up off the ground a little bit. I will say that dirt, you run this into the dirt enough time, even a little bit, it will dull that chain quickly. Obviously you don't want to cut into any rock or metal. Sometimes you have, if these are along fence rows, you'll have some old fence in it, that'll dull it in no time. But dirt, ice, rocks, metal, so keep it up off the ground. These things will stay sharp for a long time. So I'm just going to cut this right here where you can see it in action. Again, I've already lubed it a little bit, so we're good there. Like I say, very light, very easy to handle. And here we go. Beautiful. Also, always wear eye protection. So yeah, that one's not quite 6 inches, but it does a very nice job. That is a solid piece of wood. Oak is very hard. Pretty certain that's oak. Yeah, that's oak. You can tell by the leaves. But I really like it. You're going to love it. If you've never used a chainsaw before, this is a good place to start, and I don't see how you can go wrong. I believe they are, with the 2 batteries, those accessories that came with it, the carrying case, everything that I just unpacked a while ago, I'm pretty sure on Amazon they are $69 or $79, but Imoumlive the person that sent this to me said she's going to send me a coupon code. You'll be able to find that in the description, I believe. And you take that coupon code when you go online to order it on Amazon. There'll be a place for that, and you get, I believe it's 5% off. So anyway, that is a very nice little saw. Let's just make another cut. I will also say you don't have to push down on this. You just kind of, rocking it back and forth helps, but you don't have to put pressure on this. Motor's nice and cool. The battery, let's tell you what it's doing. I told you it was already one of the bars. There's 4 bars on here, and I think when I showed you before, the 4th one was dim. It appears to be out now, so that dim bar is gone. But that's pretty darn good. Supposed to be able to cut for about an hour with one of these. The good thing is, if you've got the other one fully charged, you wear this one down and still have more to cut. You got a spare battery. Again, if you've wondered about these little things, this one definitely lives up to my expectations. And I love the fact that it's brushless and lightweight, self-oiling, or not self-oiling, you do have to compress that, but there is an oil reservoir. Some of them do not have that. So, the Imoumlive, get you one. I'll leave a link in the description below. And please hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button, subscribe. Neither of those will cost you anything. But hitting the like button will put this in your liked videos on your YouTube, when you're on YouTube, and you can find it quicker. And if you subscribe, every time I come out with another video, you'll be notified. So you can't lose. Win-win. Thanks for watching.